Hey, family. Hey, welcome on in to Transcendent Love. I am Nettie. For the newbies, welcome on in if you're new. And if you're an OG, welcome on back in this thing, man. I appreciate both categories of people being here. For the newbies, I'm Nettie again, and I channel messages from Spirit. And we just be having a little chit chat about what it is Spirit is saying for the time that Spirit is saying the things that Spirit is saying. So, hopefully, you're doing well. Hopefully, everything is going your way. And if you feel like it's not going your way, hopefully, you get to the point where you see how it's still going your way. Because everything works out for your good, always and only. But anyway, today, y'all, I have got to share this message about me, none other than me. Well, it's for the collective. Somebody needs to hear it, but it's just based in my experience. So, yesterday I'd gone to the store and I was going to pick up a number of things, and one of the things that I was going to pick up is some milk, some almond milk. And I get this particular brand, and I actually just switched brands. So there's that, and that plays a role in in this story. So I am looking high and low. Every time I'm in a different area, I go to whatever HEB or whatever Whole Foods or Sprouts is nearby to see if they have a different variety of this brand of milk. Now, perhaps you've noticed, or perhaps you haven't, but if you haven't noticed, there are different varieties of products in different areas. And it happens that the suburban areas generally have better options than those areas that are not suburban areas. So, and this is in different categories of foods, just different varieties. Not every store that is of the same chain carries the same things in these different areas. Some have access to more quality items and just variety. So that's why I make it a point to stop wherever I am. If I've got something going on in a certain area where I'm not always at, I go ahead and stop into the stores that are on that side. Obviously, not all of them, but whatever store is closest. And I look for some of my favorite items to see what other varieties that they may have. Or I'll be looking for a particular item, Google where it's at, and then the next time I'm in the area, I'll make sure I stop by that store to pick up that item. So anyway, this was no different. Had some things to do in one of the areas that I frequent for some business things, and I choose something that I thought was the product that I was looking for, and I don't know what I was looking at. And it could, in reality, is I could have ended up choosing this item to help myself and y'all with this message. Who knows? But everything happens for a reason. Nothing is coincidental or happenstance or chance or at random. So I get home and I notice that it's the wrong item. It's the wrong item. It's the same brand. It's right and wrong at the same time. For whatever reason, I was only paying enough attention to make sure that it was organic and that it was almond milk, but I wasn't making sure that it was vanilla almond milk. But I remember specifically making sure that I wasn't grabbing an unsweetened almond milk. So two things was on my mind: organic and making sure that it wasn't unsweetened. So I at home, and for whatever reason, I'm like, man, I bought the wrong item. So in my mind, I'm taking it back because I got just regular almond milk. It's organic, but it's not vanilla. And so I was like, fine, I just take it back. No big deal. Let me keep the receipt. I'm gonna just take it back and just exchange it for the milk that I want. And I'm like annoyed just briefly, like for an inch of time. Maybe not even an inch. I'm gonna say a little, I'm gonna say a little tinge of time. I'm annoyed and then I'm like, whatever, just take it back. So today, as I'm getting ready, I'm planning my day around the things that I have going on in the area I'm gonna be in, and trying to see how I'm gonna fit in the exchange for the meal. Because in general, for me, when I get out, I want to be out all day. Because when I come back home, I'm not leaving again. That's just some days. Just that's just my mind. So I'm like, okay, I need to make sure I can hit the store, and I need to make sure I can do this. I need to make sure I get my park visit in. But you can't take the milk with you, and you go into the park, and the milk just be be sitting in the car, warm. You trying to take them people milk back, all warm. So I'm like, that ain't gonna work. So what I'm gonna do? And like so calmly and so gently, Spirit was like, put some vanilla in it. And I was like, you right. The only thing the damn milk is missing is vanilla. It is a blank slate. It's just regular almond milk. This is not a difficult situation. We are not in Struggleville the way that we perceive ourselves to be. It is not as bad as it seems. Just make it what you want it to be. That said, just make your situation what you need it to be. It is not nearly as bad as it seems. There's very likely a very simple solution that you have yet to see. It's not as bad as it seems. So just keep that in mind as you're going on with whatever your scenario and your situation in your day is. It really just takes a different vantage point, a different point of view to look at the scenario and the situation from. And spirit is likely giving you the answer that you need. Just pay attention to whatever that answer is. And this is for all situations. Um, which is another reason why spirit had me open up even the way that I did. When it don't seem like it's working out, it's working out because this life is for you. It don't have no choice but to work out and to align for you. It's all always working out. It may not be in the way that you see or deem as ideal. So listen, but it's working out. But what I'm saying is about this so listen part. This damn shade, now this sun wasn't shining like this a second ago when I started recording. It wasn't extra having me lined up. But now, here I am, ducking and dodging the folds, trying to get it together. Let me see if I can't get this right. There we go. I fixed it. I had to move because that that sun wasn't offering me any kind of escape from the positions that I was sitting in and from the angle that I was at. But anyway, um, as I was saying, make sure that you are looking for an alternate way to view your situation. Sometimes we get stuck in seeing things one way. And if we're not careful, it's not something that gets us to a better feeling emotion about the situation. It it kind of further perpetuates whatever the feeling is in the moment that produces whatever emotions that it produces that are not to our advantage. So we have to make sure that we are intentional about seeing the thing, or at the very least hearing. We got to make sure we can hear so that we can take the course correct whenever it's given to us. So we're not just uh, working in a circle because I was really trying to plan out my whole day around taking this milk back. And really, the setup of the day and the positioning of the stores with what I had going on, I would have had to either really, I would have had to go out of my way first to take the milk back and then go and sit and get some grounding in at the park. Also, get some grounding in. Get some grounding in. Make sure that you going outside, you letting that sun kiss up on you, and you putting your body on the ground, whether it be your feet, whether it be your tail, whether it be your whole body. Go and lay in some grass to get that ground, and you need that connection. You need that connection to recenter and shift the energy within. Okay, do that. But make sure you're always looking and expecting a shift. If you always look for the shift, you'll always get it. You'll always get it. I was looking for ways to make it work. And at first glance, it doesn't seem like I was looking for a reasonable solution. But because I was like really working through it and open to whatever needed to happen, I was in the prime place for spirit to be like, girl, put some almond milk in that thing. I mean some vanilla. Put some vanilla. You got some vanilla extract? Put some vanilla extract in there. That's how they do it anyways. And now that I'm thinking about it, I need to see if it's cheaper without the vanilla. Cause hell. Now it ain't that deep. But really it could be the offering of an alternate solution in other cases going forward. If it's cheaper, shit, I got some vanilla in the cabinet. Anyway, just make sure, y'all, that thing tickled me because I was like, Spirit, I'm wilding. For what? Over some vanilla? And it wasn't, I wasn't really up in arms or nothing like that, but it was so simple a solution. I ain't even got the regular extract in there either. I got that Madagascar vanilla extract up in that thing. That thing gonna be succulent. It's gonna be even better. I can add whatever I want to at this point. It's a blank slate. It's just organic almond milk. And Spirit is saying that for a lot of your situations. Just add some vanilla to it. Just add some vanilla to it and make it what you want to make it. Now, whatever the solution is for your situation, it may not be vanilla. But try to put some vanilla on it. Okay, maybe don't try to put some vanilla on it. But your vanilla is gonna be something that's much more simply executed or accomplished than maybe what you had originally had in mind. Try not to complicate the situation. It don't have to be that deep. You really don't have to be that deep. And yeah, your vanilla is something else. Or maybe you got a situation that needs some vanilla. Put some vanilla on it. But for the situations that are not vanilla, try to find the solution, the vanilla solution in your situation or your scenario. And it was another part um, that I was hearing with that. Spirit, bring it back to me. I'm in here cutting up and laughing with y'all uh, about this doggone vanilla. Anyway, this thing giving me warnings about low storage, so maybe I'll clear out some storage and be prepared to come back with whatever the second part was that Spirit was saying, because I can't, I'm not getting it at the moment. Anyway, I hope that this was helpful. And I want y'all to know that I hit override again today, and I went on and stuck to my plan. Oh, y'all, I'm grown. I'm a whole full grown up. I've been eating beets. Y'all like beets? Um, I didn't think I liked beets, and I can't say that I like them in any situation or scenario or made any kind of way. But they were roasted, and I had them on a sandwich. I wonder if I can put that picture in here. I don't know. I haven't got my editing game up, but I'm working on it slowly but surely. Anyway, I leave you this message in love and in light. Somebody actually, that actually what it was. That's so funny. Spirit was actually telling me about that beef sandwich. Somebody um is needing some nutrients that beets have and carry. So make sure that you look up beets to see what those nutrients are. But beets are good for stamina. They are good for endurance overall. They're good for your libido. They have a lot of great nutritional benefits. So look that up and see how you might benefit from beets. I want to say they lower blood pressure, is what I'm hearing. So yeah, if you haven't like blood pressure problems, now listen, I ain't no doctor. I haven't studied this part of that. Um, Fun fact: I was gonna be a doctor. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's a situation for another time, or a conversation for another time. But yeah, check out and see the nutritional benefits of beets. Specifically for men, this is a message for both men and women, but this message is specific to some male lacking some nutrients. So that's what it was. The beats. Thank you, Spirit. Anyway, yeah, figure out what that is and what that does for you, so that you can help yourself with the beats. And yeah, if you have questions about that I may be able to answer, go ahead and comment below, and I'll see if I can further expound on that a little bit for the person asking. But um, anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment, all the things. And until next time, I leave you with this message in love and in light only and always. And go on, be great. Get you some beets and some vanilla. Just not together. Anyway, till next time. Bye bye.